Got that drip, got that super soak. I hit that, she a Fifi, honey.
New York, so I'm cocky. Say he fucking with my posse.
Like why I did that, I don't even know like why I hit that. All I know is that I just can't wipe that. Talk to her, no, so she won't fight back. Turn around, hit it from the back.
What's up guys, it is EnderDroid X here, and today I am back with another Pixel 3D video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 best shotguns in Pixel 3D. So basically, the title is pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to be talking about 5 shotguns that I feel like are the best in Pixel 3D. And when I say shotguns, I am referring to the primary section. And I guess that's kind of obvious, but there are some shotgun-style snipers in the game too. So I could do another video on that, but for this video specifically, I'm just focusing on the primary, like the actual shotguns, just to get it out of the way. And also, the video of like the comparison between the Ultimatum Viking and Christmas Spirit is doing really well, actually better than I expected. So if you guys want to see more videos like that, just tell me and I'll try to see what I can do. But the problem is with those kinds of, the problem is with those kinds of videos is that, as you can see, not all of my weapons are max upgraded. In fact, I'm level 54 and half of these weapons are level 30, which is trash. So I can't exactly do a lot of those types of videos. I mean, I can do them, but I can't do gameplay with them because they're going to be trash because they're not max upgraded, right? So once I get some more gems and able to upgrade most of my weapons, then I'll start doing more of those. But yeah, just letting you guys know that that's like the reason why. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so for number 5 on this list, we have the heavy shotgun. Okay, so the heavy shotgun has been in the game for quite a bit, and my opinion, it does deserve to make it on this list because for no armor players, I believe it is a 2-shot headshot, I believe. And a 2-shot headshot, a 3-shot body, something like that. But the weapon itself is really not that bad. It has a really fast firing rate. But the reason why it's number 5, which is last on the list, is because the range on this weapon is really not that far. It's similar to like an actual shotgun, kind of like how it's really good up close, but from far distances, it's really not that good. And I mean, that can be helpful or not helpful, but depending on the player, it also depends on your actual skill with the weapon, because for some people, this weapon is like godlike, but for me, it's okay if I'm up close, you know, but when I'm far away, it's not that good. So, and also for the appearance wise of this weapon, I do feel like it is a little boring. That's just my personal opinion. And I don't really like the way the weapon looks. I feel like maybe if it had like a weapon skin, that'd be cool. I feel like you could reskin this weapon if you really tried. So, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, this weapon is number 5 on the list, and honestly, I would recommend getting it if you like want a pretty good shotgun for the moment, but I wouldn't recommend it as like maybe your main shotgun, because this shotgun would be really useful in like, I guess, 1v1s, because if like you're at, the person's at like maybe 1%, then you can just shoot them with this and they're dead. But like I said, for long distance is terrible, like very terrible in my opinion. And yeah, it is number 5 on this list. So for number 4 on the list, we have the Witch Hunter. So I have reviewed the Witch Hunter on my channel before, and the Witch Hunter is another one of those like similar to an actual shotgun kind of weapons. But the thing about it is, I do think that the range on this shotgun is way longer than the range on the heavy shotgun. And in my opinion, the Witch Hunter also does look pretty cool. I do kind of like the skin for it. I feel like they should add more weapon skins for it, because that'd be really cool. But I do love the skin for the Witch Hunter, so that's also some extra points. And it's one of those shotguns where if you kill the person, it's not like a bullet kind of weapon. It's more of like, you know, like the disintegration kind of effect. Like when you shoot them, like, you know, they just disintegrate, kind of like with the laser weapons. So I do love that effect, and that it's not like one of those actual like bullet style weapons. So that's pretty much it. And I don't know, also I just kind of find this weapon really satisfying to kill people with, and it's also, like I said, pretty useful in 1v1s and can be pretty useful in FFA, just because of you know, like a lot of people in FFA are getting shot and are dying, and I think this weapon is a one-tap headshot for no armor people, I believe. So up close it is, like up close, if you have good modules on it, it can be a one-tap headshot. Kind of like the Viking. I think the Viking is also a one-tap with proper modules. So yeah, that's number 4 on the list, the Witch Hunter. Okay, so for number 3 on the list, we have the Christmas Spirit. So if you guys remember the Christmas Spirit, I did do a comparison with these weapons, like Christmas Spirit, Ultimatum, and Viking. But I'm really skilled with the Christmas Spirit, so the Christmas Spirit, of course, was probably gonna win that video. But I did put it at number 3 on this list simply because it doesn't have that good of range, kind of like the heavy shotgun. I feel like this is more powerful than the heavy shotgun, but the range is still the same. But at the same time, it is still better than the Witch Hunter because it is way more effective, and the bullets, I guess, spread more. So I actually do really like this weapon. It is a 3-tap to people with armor, I believe, and a 2-tap to those with no armor. So it is a very useful weapon. But another reason I don't like this weapon and why it's number 3 is because of the pullout delay, I believe. Yeah, there's a pullout delay right there, as you can see. And the other 2 weapons, they don't have that. So the pullout delay kind of takes away from those points, and that's why it's number 3 on the list. I mean, honestly, I feel like if this weapon didn't have the pullout delay, it would be probably number 1 or number 2 or number 1 on the list. But because of the pullout delay, it kind of takes away from the actual power of this weapon. And appearance-wise, I mean, it's better, I guess, than the heavy shotgun, but it's kind of at the same time worse than the Witch Hunter. This is my personal opinion. I have no armor on, so that's why I'm doing kind of trash right now, just letting you know. So yeah, just making that clear. But yeah, I mean, it's a very powerful shotgun. It's not really, I guess, pleasing to the eyes. It's just really powerful though, and I do like it, but it is number 3 on the list, and that's where it will stay from my opinion. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So the Viking is number 2 on this list, but the thing is that it's like, as you can see, it's only a level 26 for me, and I'm level 54, so I can't do gameplay with this weapon. So I'm just gonna show it to you guys and talk about it, but I can't necessarily do gameplay with it because it's like, it's not gonna do that well. So yeah, basically number 2 on this list is the Viking, and it is a mythical weapon, which this is the first mythical shotgun that I've added into this list, so that's why it's number 2 for 1. And it has the bleeding effect, which is very helpful, because like, let's say you shoot someone with it and they're on like maybe 3 health, they'll just die from the bleeding effect if they don't die from the first shot, which is very effective. And it does give you the armor bonus, which is also really good. In the fire rate, I can show off the fire rate. That's something I can do. Hold on, let me go back to the weapon really quickly. Okay, so the firing rate on this weapon is pretty fast, in my opinion. For a shotgun, it's pretty good. And it does have some really epic weapon skins, like this one. I feel like this skin is really cool. So, that's why it's number 2. And also, this weapon, like I said, it is a 1-tap to people. If you have good modules on and no armor, it is a 1-tap. And having a 1-tap shotgun is very overpowered, and that is why it is number 2 on this list. So lastly, on to number 1. And for number 1, we have the only Ultimatum. So the Ultimatum, I was having trouble choosing between the Ultimatum and the Viking, but I feel like Ultimatum is the best choice because it's really good when it comes to 3-cat spamming. For one, you can take out your Ultimatum and just shoot it, and it's a 1-tap. Ultimatum has the best range out of all of these snipers that I've reviewed, and it is a 1-tap to the body and to the head, I believe, if the player has no armor. The player does have armor, I believe it's a 2-tap, but it's really good. But okay, so fire rate wise, it's kind of on the downside, but I find this weapon really satisfying to kill people with. As you guys see, that the firing rate's a little bit slow, but you can cap spam with it. It's very effective in my opinion. So let me see, does it have a pullout delay? Okay, it does have a little bit of that pullout delay there, but if you go to melee and then go to it, which is what most people do anyway, I feel like it's really effective. And as for like the actual weapon, like in general, I do like the Christmas skin, so it does have a cool skin that you can have with it too. And in my opinion, considering it's the most powerful shotgun on this list, I feel like it does deserve the spot as number 1, but maybe you guys have different opinions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys next time. Bye.
Maybach